match for the All Blacks in 2012 as George Clancy signals time on, and the 35th time that these two nations have played each other.
As you can see here, at the start of the game, the ball is kicked off from the 10-metre line, from the halfway line. All the players must be behind the ball. Let's take another look. All the players must be behind the ball. Behind the ball as it's kicked, and the opposing side must be on the 10-metre line.
In 2012.
Here, this is the halfway line, right here. This is the 10-metre line. The ball must be kicked from the centre, and it has to go past the 10-metre line. If it goes straight into touch, then they have the option of having the kick again, a line out from where it went out, or a scrum on the halfway line. As you can see,
as George Clancy signals time on, and the 35th time,
the ball goes off to the right, and the team that have kicked the ball can now run past the kicker and defend the ball.
As these two nations have played each other, Joe Launchbury takes it down for England.
Here you can see that England are now in possession of the ball at the very start of the game. It is up to the number 9 and the 10, which is out of shot over here, to decide what they want to do with the ball.
And Ben Youngs gets it away, and they move it immediately.
In this case, the number 9 passes it to the number 10, which then runs a play off of the backs or forwards. England
through Owen Farrell, right in centre field, and already creating a little bit of space as Launchbury makes a good run. He's had a couple of early touches.
As you can see, England are still in possession of the ball until they kick away the ball or they knock it on, or any other reason why they would lose possession of the ball.
Played by Tuilagi, now Barrett has the ball knocked out of his hand, and it's played by McCaw. Now Aaron Smith. And the All Blacks working in rather close to the last charge from the boot of Nonu, who gets a second shot at it though. And he's actually quite a good punter of the ball, but offside against England.
As you can see here, even though it is very complicated to see in the phase of play, an England player was offside or behind the ball when the ball was attempted to be kicked from a New Zealand player, not Ma'a Nonu. Ma'a Nonu then kicks the ball, gets charged down, and then has a second attempt at kicking it. During all of this, an England player was offside, which then means New Zealand regain the possession of the ball by an England fault. They can have a choice of what they want to do. They can either kick to touch or take a scrum.
And the first penalty goes to the All Blacks.
The offside rule can apply for passes. If you are in front of the ball, if the ball is being passed you are offside. If you are behind the attacking line but you are meant to be defending and try and get the ball behind the attacking line, then you are offside there. If you are in front of the kicker when the ball is being kicked away from your try line or area, then you are offside. You have to keep on retreating back until the kicker has passed you, and then you can turn around and start chasing the ball again. This next phase of play we'll be looking at a line out which goes well for England.
Normally a fullback, confronted by Corey Jane, got away nicely. And good run by Mike Brown. The man from Harlequins has made good ground now. Low probing kick by Owen Farrell. And Dag is able to keep it in the field of play. The referee's gone all the way back here. Penalty.
Oh, that was good from Mike Brown. As you mentioned, unaccustomed to playing on the wing. His spot is fullback, but he showed the attacking prowess of a fullback there. He took the right opportunity to get rid of Corey Jane, and from there got them in over the advantage line. And the kick from there was a good one. And Dag was was unable to make much of it because they went back.
From this, the number 10 can have a chance to kick into touch. Then if he kicks into touch, as it is their penalty, they get the ball back from the line-out. Unfortunately, Owen Farrell, the number 10, does not make touch, which then allows New Zealand to have a counter-attack.
For the penalty.
Penalty kick, it looks like it's short. It is claimed by Jane.
As New Zealand's number 10 kicked the ball, it has gone straight up in the air. And all the players are now onside as they have retreated and the number 10 has gone past.
Now the kick forward by Carter, landing around about the halfway line. And it looks like it's been taken down by Morgan for England. Now the kick into some space. And Dag having to get across, confronted by Brown. And in the face of Brown, he gets a good-looking left foot kick away. Claimed again by Morgan. Hands it off to Ben Youngs. And England putting themselves under a bit of pressure. Morgan again to Youngs.
This little phase of play here is also known as the ruck. This is formed whenever a player has been tackled and taken to ground and held at ground. If the player is in open play and has been tackled and goes to ground, and they haven't been held, then the player can get up and carry on running. But in a play like this, the player has been tackled by a defending player and has gone down. The defending player must roll away from the ruck as quick as possible and stop obstruction of the ball. This player here is trying to kick through and disrupt the ball. This is allowed as he has come through the gate, which is also known as coming through the middle of the ruck.
Just on their own side of the halfway, now Ben Youngs again. Farrell looking to get it in behind. Dag.
Once again, the England number 10 fails to make touch. This gives New Zealand another attacking chance to attack England.
Good position. Made by Jane, but he's put it out on the full.
In this case, Corey Jane, the number 15 for New Zealand, has put it out on the full. If he was inside his 22-metre line, then he would, and the ball went out without bouncing inside of play, then he would get the line out from where it went out. As he was outside of the 22-metre line, and the ball has gone straight out, then it is a line out from where he kicked it.
Well, it's not too bad from Farrell. England are actually doing quite good with the ball in the hand. They've got to be careful, though, about this predictable kicking game. The All Blacks have got 4 players set back waiting for that kick. This is the Brown break. He steps well around Corey Jane, then heads back infield, which is a good option because he goes back. You can see those white jerseys towards the support. Good footwork, good step, and if he can get more ball in hand, then he could be dangerous down that flank.
Here, the two teams, packs of forwards, are lined up at equal distance apart. The hooker in the middle throws the ball down the middle. This gives both teams a chance to compete for the ball in the air. They don't have to jump, or they can jump.
7 minutes gone. That didn't look overly straight, but
In this case, the commentator says that the ball isn't overly straight. I disagree with this, as the ball clearly goes down the middle and the player is reaching in towards the line to catch the ball and pop down to the number 9.
good enough. Here is Tuolungi. He's trying to bust in midfield, but net by Nonu. And well controlled there, Ben Youngs. England continue to give the ball a little bit of air.
In this phase of play, due to a misplay and conduct from New Zealand, the England number 10, Owen Farrell, now has a chance to kick at goal. He did have a choice to either kick at goal, kick to touch, or have a scrum. This case, he took the points and went for a goal. Before he kicks the ball, you can see that all the team is lining up behind the kicker.
So here's Owen Farrell, and England have scored the first points.
As the ball sails through the centre or the middle of the uprights, this awards England the 3 points. During this phase of play, New Zealand are awarded a scrum due to a knock-on by England. A knock-on is basically when the ball leaves your hands forward and drops on the floor.
Short ball that almost put Tuolungi away there from Owen Farrell.
They're cleaning out really well too, Justin. It's enabling of the kick.
This is also where both packs of forwards from each team come head to head.
The bind was Dan Cole being attended to.
Well, it's Young's any wonder he's carried the ball there with vigour 2 or 3 times. And they're staying on their feet, which is the key element to it. Good, strong body positions.
And this time it's an All Black penalty.
Here, the referee pulls up the game for a penalty against England as the tight head prop on the right has dropped his binding. I disagree with this because in the slow-mo replay you can see that the All Blacks loose head prop loses his footing, which then causes the tight head prop for England to put his hand down to protect himself.
Dropping the bind was Dan Cole across on the tight head side of the England scrum.
In this phase of play, England score a very good try as they break through the middle and pass the ball out to the winger. Following this try, Owen Farrell gets a shot at goal, which will add an extra 2 points to their score. This is also known as conversion.
So ball thrown in by Tom Youngs. Now Ben Youngs. Here's Tuolungi.